What up? It's Big Dean, a.k.a. Suge White, a.k.a. Keaton Parker. We're here with.
Forever, you know what's going on.
Tell them where we're at and what we're doing.
Man, we right here at Camcur Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? All the way from Montgomery, Alabama. We're shooting a photo for the album cover.
Yes, sir.
Coming out January 11th.
Let's talk about that real quick. Tell us, like, what's the name of that?
So it's self-titled Forever.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's a little story about yourself, you know, a little introduction to
Yeah,
Forever since
man.
you just recently changed your name.
I did.
Tell us what you changed your name from and why.
I changed my name from RLE King Ant to Forever with 2 R's on the end. And the reason why I changed it, man, me and my team, we just sat down one day and was like, we want to go, not being that we can't go global with RLE King Ant, but we wanted something easy for the people to just say and something that had a big meaning to it. And Forever was like the name that I was so stuck on.
Gotcha. So it was a brand move, basically.
Definitely, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, Forever kind of has a couple different meanings to it, and you can kind of take it a little bit further with the brand and do a little bit more with it. So
That's a fact.
good move, in my opinion. You know, RapSardines approves.
Hey, look, and it's crazy because people was like giving me a kind of hard time. Not the fans, but people close to me. Why you changing your name? This. Like, it's gonna take you a lot to rebrand.
Yeah.
Bro, I branded RLE King Ant.
No,
name,
for sure.
that
I think
name's long as
it
hell.
was a smart move. There was nothing wrong with RLE King Ant, but
Right.
you know, you already have an acronym in it plus your name, so it's kind of lengthy and
Yeah.
you know, Forever. You know, Forever's forever.
Forever's forever, and it sets me aside too. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
I wanted to be like set to the side where like they looking for what I'm gonna become. So right now it's Wet Wet Sticky.
Okay.
But when they
Okay.
listen to
So
this album-
what's Wet Wet Sticky? What is that?
So Wet Wet Sticky is just like, let's just have a little fun. Let's fuck. Like, stop thinking about all the BS. You know what I'm saying? Like we just gonna enjoy the time, like the moment right here. You feel me? So and then like so if we go in depth with Wet Wet Sticky, it's basically like, you know, you have females, right?
Yeah.
So we got one guy who she's laying down with or fucking or having sex with, and she really don't like, she's not into that shit. So she's not wet at all. So you got this other guy, which is me, you know what I'm saying, where she just gets super soaked. Like, I'm talking about wet, sticky, all the way to the end. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like that.
So tell us a little bit about Wet Wet Sticky. Like, what's the name? Like, where'd the name come from? First of all, because that's pretty off the wall name.
Well, actually, it was an off-the-wall moment. Like, I was in the studio just freestyling the verse, and I wasn't even thinking about what the hook was going to be. So I was freestyling the verse, and I came to the end. I said, this bitch don't get wet for you, but this shit right here glue.
Okay.
Then I said, damn. Got this bitch wet, sticky. You feel me? Just have a little fun with it, man. Because a lot of times I go in the studio and I be trying to like, I got to make a hit. But I said, I'm just going to have a little fun this time. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it came from.
Okay. So, you know, there's a pH scale. Tell us about the Wet Wet Sticky scale. Like, from start to
Okay.
finish, you know, like,
Okay.
tell us what's that look like?
So, all right. pH scale for a girl, wet, sticky. It's more like, no, not pH scale, or wet scale. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be more like, I got to make sure I get this right. Is it damp first? Because it's damp, then it's moist.
We were talking about this earlier.
It's
I think moist first and then damp.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
moist,
saying?
then it's damp.
Y'all tell us, though. I mean, I don't know. We might be wrong.
Yeah,
but I think
yeah.
moist comes before damp.
You think moist
For
comes
sure.
before damp?
For sure.
Okay, so cool. We can say that. So it's moist, then it's damp, then it's wet, then it's wet, and then when she at her highest point, it's wet, sticky. You know
There
what
you
I'm saying? Wet, sticky.
Y'all go check that out.
Yeah, that's most of the time. Most of the time, I'm dealing with wet, sticky though. See, when I look at her, she already done got damp.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So what's some wet, sticky qualities in a female? Like,
Oh,
you know,
pretty
outside
toes.
of the wet, sticky.
She gotta have some pretty toes, pretty feet. You know what I'm saying? I prefer white tips. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
Classy. All them
Y'all take notes.
Like, I ain't saying nothing wrong with girls who got colored toenails is cool, but I like a fresh white tip toe. But also, her wig, like she wear a wig, it can't be all like, it can't be too far back, make her forehead look real big. Like it gotta come on down, make it look right and
Gotta have a
perfect.
normal size forehead.
Gotta have a normal size. No, girls with big, they say girls with big foreheads got some good head though. I'm just being real with you.
Okay.
I experienced it a couple times myself. So I ain't got nothing against, I like ladies in all colors, shapes, and sizes. You know what I'm saying? Big girls need love too.
You don't discriminate. That's good.
No, skinny girls need love. You know what I'm saying? I love my BBWs. You know what I'm saying? Big booty women. So yeah.
So the fans want to know, you know what I'm saying? How you start your day? Tell us how you start your day.
I mean, all right, honestly, when I first wake up, I turn on porn.
I wasn't expecting that.
I don't know. So basically, I watched this movie called Wolf on Wall Street, right? And the dude was like, you know what I'm saying, people with a lot of money, like billionaires, right? You need to be relaxed throughout your day. So you got to bust you one off real quick.
Okay.
You feel me? And then it keeps you, like, focused throughout the day, and you calm, too. Because you don't want to be sporadic. You might be full of this urge and make the wrong moves just because you ain't relaxed yet. You know what I'm saying? So first thing I do in the morning, shit, little Pornhub, little XX videos, you know what I'm saying?
So that's the key to success, huh?
That's a key to, no. The key to success is a calm mind to think and get your ideas ready. You know what I'm saying? Yes, like Robbie, he kind of was one of the people who told me that. Like he was like, not about the Pornhub situation. No, we ain't want to mix up, but
sort this out later.
yeah, we good. But I'm not saying more like about the Pornhub. Yeah. He was more like for him to do his thing, he got to have a calm mind, or he just got to make sure like everything smooth.
Hey, it makes sense to me. What y'all think?
But it ain't.
It ain't smooth. I call it. Hey,
I mean, it is, but it ain't.
see, look, I call it a chaotic success. No, what I call it?
No, we call it
What I call it?
You don't gotta get into too much detail about your case and stuff, but like, tell us like the frustrating thing about having a case and like what you're dealing with right now, and like, give the youth some type of
Okay. So I mean,
motivation.
It gets frustrating at time. The first song on the album is called "Free My Mind," so I'll talk about my case also, or you'll be able to close your eyes and you'll be in the cell with me on that first song. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on a leg monitor right now, so Steph is still in the win and stuff like that, but everything looking on the great side. I say that. But basically, like just for me to give some advice to the youth, it's more like don't do something in 15 minutes or an hour that's gonna cost you 20 years or 15 years. Like even if you don't go to jail, like you still had to deal with this stuff for a while to get cleared out your life. You know what I'm saying? So, and honestly, like I don't let it hold me back. I probably did the most ever during my cases. While on cases right now than I did without them. Like I done been everywhere. I've been to make the range 231.
And you've been doing a lot.
A lot. You know what I'm saying? And people sometimes I forget. That motherfucker, my leg wanna go dead. I be like, oh shit, where the charger at? You feel me? So gotta go get it. Like I mean, one time we was in Tuscaloosa and like matter of fact we was here. We was in Atlanta and the leg monitor like it started. It didn't go dead, but I was thinking about like damn, I left it at the house. We had to call somebody to go get that motherfucker.
I didn't even think about having to charge that bitch. That's crazy. You tell me I gotta plug this bitch in?
No, it's a portable, so. You leave the portable at the home, and you can take it everywhere. It's about 24.
I can barely charge my phone, so I don't even know what that's like.
You gonna charge that leg monitor?
Oh, I'm sure.
They gonna call. Hey,
I'm probably gonna actually start charging my phone more.
Listen, man, my guy.
Sitting there like this.
Hey, come on, put the hands up. Matter of fact, Robbie, come here real quick.
Yeah, come holler at people
Come
real
holler.
quick.
Oh God.
Yeah,
It's
come step behind us, man.
RapSardines.
So yeah, I want to bring my guy Robert Scarpace in, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I want to bring Robert Scarpace in, man. You know what I'm saying? Scarpace Entertainment. That's who's behind me right now. You know what I'm saying? We got a big team. We love everybody who with us. I just want to bring him in so he can speak for a little bit.
Introduce yourself. Tell these people what you do. A little bit about the range and what we got going on.
Robbie Scarpace. I'm owner of the Range 231, Med Amp, through Range 231, and been going ever since.
And we rocking and rolling, baby.
After you drop this Wet Wet Sticky video, I'm pretty sure you're going to have some fans and some females that want to reach out. Like, how can they reach out? Like, what's the P.O. box? Like, what's the secret DM? You know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean, they can follow me on Instagram at OneForever before ours.
Oh, it's that easy? Okay.
But if you want to send me something like some panties or something like that, they can send it to the Range 231. Like I can pick it up from there. Like I'm not giving them my house or address, you know what I'm saying? But they can pick it up from there.
I got a question.
Okay.
How do you like your women?
How I like my women. Wet Wet Sticky would be obvious, but I like my women like my cars. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't trade them in. I keep them all. Like just like just till the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying?
Every year, make and model.
Every year, make and model. She definitely got to get it.
Yeah,
You feel me?
absolutely.
Shit, it ain't wet sticky. You feel me? But look, man, I just want to say, yeah, I like my women like my cars. You know what I'm saying?
You love them all.
I love them all. I love them all. from the old school 64 Impala to the 2024 Lamborghini.
Hey, so y'all heard it first. It's Keaton Parker with RapSardines and
Yeah, forever. And guess what? We signing off right here at Cam Kerr Studios in Atlanta, Georgia, all the way from Montgomery, Alabama. And guess what? You know what's going on. Forever, the album coming out January the 1st. Make sure y'all go get that.
yes, sir.
Wet, sticky.